Renwick and Thompson Limited,
Agents for Western Union.
and Beacon Insurance.
Isn't it great when your experience pays off? Finally, drivers 50 years and over can enjoy the benefits of their years of driving experience. With Beacon's 50 Plus plan, you can expect a hassle-free sign-up, affordable payment options, and free windscreen cover with your car insurance. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Well, good morning again, everyone. Welcome back to the room. I don't know what's going on these days, but I can't even keep a straight face anymore. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Here we are again. Good morning, Joseph Ross. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Christelle. Like, how do you get on first every morning? Are you like just? I don't get it. You're like the first one every morning. Like you're waiting. Someone said to me yesterday, listen, I've had to make a couple adjustments in the office because um I don't want to be interrupted at 11. I was laughing so much just like for the past couple of days, last week into this week, been riveted, just been stuck on the ladies' room, and that's coming from a man, right? And he says he had to make some adjustment and told his employees do not disturb him at 11. So he makes sure he gets everything out of the way so he has time to free up. Any calls, deal with it until after 11 because they seem to be loving this space these days. Nevertheless, it's good to have you guys back. Good morning, Michelle Douglas. As soon as you come on in, just hit the share button and let's get the conversation on the way. We have another one today. I mean, I did ask for men to speak up, but I didn't realize they would come out of their shells so quickly. No. I'm not complaining at all. Not complaining. I'm loving the fact that you all realize, hey, this space is yours too, even though it's called the ladies' room. You can ventilate, you can, say what's on your mind, you can, seek advice. Krista says as soon as she sees 11, you can seek advice, you can, get stuff off your chest, because men have a way of keeping everything in, internalizing everything, and then you guys explode. So you can come here and offload. Come here. Here is a safe space. Although they make fun and monkey the thing sometimes, we try to at least, even the person yesterday says, you know what? Although those men, you know, some were making fun of him, he still managed to laugh despite the situation and all that's going on with his current situation. If you guys remember the scenario yesterday, says although that's going on, he still managed to laugh. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing. Despite it all, you still have to be able to laugh even in the toughest of times, because laughter is therapeutic. It really, really helps. It really, really takes the weight off. So it's good to laugh, even though you might be stressed, and like he says, got a lot of clarity. So I'm grateful for that. Says he got a lot of clarity from yesterday. And the same thing I said, he was like, it's not that he doesn't know what to do. He already knows what to do, but he just wanted to hear from my audience, myself, what's our take on it. But at the back of his mind, he definitely knows what he has to do, because like he said, he isn't going to force somebody who doesn't want to be with him to be with him, even though he would love for them to have that family that they created and that he dreamed of, and them moving to the US and being this happy family, black family, getting it, and doing what they need to do. If it's not meant to be, then he's not gonna stick around and force somebody to be in a relationship that they don't want to be in. But he says he's gonna make sure, and that's the part I wanted to hear, he's still gonna do right by his child, make sure his child is taken care of at all times. And homegirl, well, she can figure it out and do what she wants, because as he said, he's not the one asking for the divorce. He still wants to, give it another shot, go to some more counseling and therapy and what have you. But if she's not for it, says he's gonna suggest it one more time, and if she's adamant about getting that divorce, he is gonna, stick by that and, grant her wish and get it over as quickly as possible so he can, move on with his life. And that's the most you can do, and and wish him all the best, and hopefully things work out. So we have another one today. We got another one today. Hold on. Some says you're not seeing. What do you mean you're not seeing? We are live. What do you mean you're not seeing nothing? Hold on, let me check. Somebody says they're not here. They're not seeing. They didn't get the notification. Hold on. How come? I don't know. Yeah, it's on. It's on. All right. So we have another situation here today. Let's see if we can make some sense out of it. And of course, remember, you can chime in. You know the WhatsApp number. You can send your voice notes 440-9595, or you can call us on the line as well. All right. So 440-9595. So here's the situation. So another situation says, I've been dealing with a woman for 3 months. Only 3. And being the curious person I am, I started to ask probing questions. Come to find out, she's trying to get over a situation that she got out of. She is upset at the way her ex did her and still has feelings for him. She was honest and admitted that is why she tries to spend as much time with me as possible to keep her mind off him. She says she doesn't talk to him anymore, but realizes that she still needs time. I like her, but I wonder if I should take her serious when she admittedly isn't over her ex. I'm going to need the men to come in again today and offer their brother some advice in this situation. So, fellas, anytime, feel free to jump right on in. Vaughn. You were the star of the show yesterday. So, all right, get the ball rolling again, Lon. Let me hear you. All right, start the ball rolling. You were starring yesterday. What advice would you give to this man? First of all, it's only 3 months, right? Like he said, why do you always want to tell people to run? Y'all don't give people y'all ask for people to be straight up and honest with their intentions and what have you. When they are, first thing is run. If everybody were to run, nobody wouldn't beat anybody at the first sign of just run. Like, good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Kareen. Good morning. There's Kareen and there's Kareen. So good morning, Kareen, and good morning, Kareen. Good morning, Anastasia. Good morning, Rajesh. Good morning, Kizzy. Good morning, Narissa. Lydia. Good morning, Delia. Good morning, Trisha. Good morning. Where is Miss Andrea? Andrea still asleep or something, or it's cold? Let me see if I find her. Oh, there you are. I didn't want to leave out nobody this morning. All right. Good morning, Cheryl. So how do we advise somebody in this situation? Now, she at least was honest about where she's at, where her head's at. And especially if it's a long-term relationship, somebody that you invested a lot of time and emotions and all of that, you don't immediately get over somebody. And there's a saying that goes, oh, you should heal. But I was reading something which says, who says you can't heal? Who says you can't heal while you're with someone else? That person can definitely help in the healing process. But some folks seem to think you should take a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years off. Why would I take 2 or 3 years off of my life to dwell on somebody that messed me up? Why would I take 2 or 3 years trying to deal with somebody who hurt me, giving that person even more power? You're an ex for a reason, you're gone. Yeah, you'll be hurt. Yes, they probably, was a toxic situation. Yes, whatever, probably, whatever the reasoning or the reasons are. But why should you take a 2 year, 3 years, or somebody say, "Oh, it's too soon. You're getting into another relationship too soon." Who are you to tell me when is too soon and when isn't too soon? Why am I sitting here? Is that person waiting on me or grieving over me? Nobody died. You spend time grieving over somebody. If the person is alive and well and they're enjoying themselves, probably moving the hell on, having a good time with somebody else, why should I sit in misery, dwelling and stressing about what you did to me and what you didn't do to me and whatever? And there's hundreds of opportunities out there who can definitely help in my healing and put me in a better headspace. And you do things together and you have fun, and gradually the pain decreases and you're moving on. Why should I sit here waiting on years to get over you? You're not sitting there waiting on time to get over me. So that is something that I seriously had a conversation with myself about. You're like, okay, you're sitting here healing, trying to put, the pieces together and sort out what this person did to you. And that person is, for all intents and purposes, they're having a good time. You see them, they're all over the media, they're all over social media and probably showing off their new people, and they're having a grand old time, and I'm over here like this, talking about I'm depressed, homeboy, and even thinking about my depression. But I'm here depressed thinking about homeboy. Why do we waste time though? Nobody's saying it's not gonna hurt, but pick up your pieces and you know what? Put it in your bag and keep it pushing. Why are you stressing about it? Anywho's, I digress. So going back to Mr. Man, it's 3 months. Like you said, you like her, and she was honest enough to tell you how she feels and what's going on. Do you like her enough to help her through the process, or you don't? Or it's something you want instantaneously? Like you want this to happen now? What's the deal? Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I just feel I'm gonna get my 2 cents in before the comedy starts.
Start already. Come in.
Yes. So my thing is that with regards to that, um, I don't see why it is that somebody that just come out of a relationship that is still battling through the relationship, right? They need to be they need to be right with themselves first, right? And as I just heard you speaking, you said, okay, well, who said you should be, whether it's pining away at the person or whatever it is? This is not about the other person, right? The person may have moved on with their life because you never know. It could have been a relationship they had while they were with you, whatever the case may be, right? But why put yourself in such a position that you are now going to even put yourself at risk or put yourself off getting into a toxic relationship because of what the other person is doing? That means you're giving that other person power over you. You need to be able to get right with yourself. Get yourself in the right frame of mind before you proceed, right? Because a lot of the times that when you get into a new relationship and you bring that baggage, then you start judging this person based on your past experiences, and you're not giving the person, sometimes, most times, you're not giving the person what is their due, right? So I don't think any man should be, or any person in general, right, should be acting as any brooch for anybody if their head is not in the right place. Because a lot of the times it comes with it's just the nucleus for a toxic relationship. And there's just certain things that can be undone, things that said can be unsaid, and then it sets the precedent for your relationship moving forward. You understand? I know it's easy to say give up how much of your life or a year in your life or whatever the case may be. We always get to behave as though is that you're in a hurry, you're missing something.
You're
Just
missing
get
something. I sure them people who
yeah,
died from COVID had plans for next year and the day after. The way things going
yeah.
these days with all sorts of crazy stuff, listen, enjoy the moment, live it as if, I'm not going to see tomorrow.
And that is why the conditions that we living in this dating thing getting worse, because everybody have that mindset. It's as though you figure, but you see especially you're playing catch up because okay, you didn't do what you had to do at an early stage in life and whatever the case may be,
Mm.
then you had to play catch up. is problematic. I would not advise anybody to be in such a situation. You could be a friend to them,
Hmm.
you know,
So that's what
and
you're
sometimes,
advising him to do. Be a friend to her,
yeah,
but
be
take
a
his.
friend.
Hmm.
Yes, you could, if somebody, sometimes I just need somebody to talk to, somebody that even may not be able to afford or don't want to go to the traditional um, roads of going to therapy and all these
Hmm.
things.
Hmm.
You can be therapeutic for the person, right? But
Hmm.
it is not wise to go into a relationship with them because it could end up down the road that you end up in a relationship because sometimes you get to learn the person get to know a lot about you,
Hmm.
and then you can get to a place where you say, okay, maybe we could move forward now. But at
Gotcha.
this stage, and once you get sex involved in it,
Yeah.
makes it even worse because then you can't give an objective opinion and
Hmm.
remove yourself out of the situation
Situation.
because you're already invested in it.
Hmm.
You understand?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Thanks much.
yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I don't even understand the terminology about dealing. So that's why some of these situations, the wording and the phrasing sort of makes it difficult to. When you say dealing, are we talking dealing sexually, friendship? What do we mean when we say dealing with? I've been dealing with a woman for 3 months. Or is it just going out, hanging out, dates, going on dates, or have we gotten to that stage? Have we crossed that bridge already? Because there's a lot of variables that can influence which direction we go in terms of giving advice. I'm not sure how much invested you are in the situation, but like you says, you like her, but you're wondering if you should take her serious when she admittedly isn't over her ex. So if she isn't over her ex, that is something you're gonna have to have a conversation with her. Is she's not over her ex, but is she ready to be in a relationship? Because you know what they say about old fire stick, eh? I ain't trying to like hurt your feelings or anything, but been there, done that. You think you're over somebody and you're moving on, and all it takes is the person just throwing their bait or throwing their nets in your direction, and you go right back because of the feelings. And they might say the right thing at the right time, and you being emotional and you being, all of that, you fall right back in. And there's always this saying about old fire stick. So is she, and she has admitted that she isn't over him. She's upset at the way he did her, but she still has feelings for him. Now, you as a man, are you able to deal with that though? Are you able to deal with that? Can you handle that? Knowing that you're with somebody and they're telling you, "But I don't know. That is like, I don't know. It's like setting yourself up because what if they resolve their issues and she goes back to him after you've invested more feelings and emotions and whatever into it? So maybe I really think maybe you should try being a friend for now. Give a listening ear. Like I said, I'm not sure if you all have, you know, mm, slept together as yet, whatever it is. But if you have, maybe you should pull back. Just put that on ice and let her know. Listen, maybe you need some more time, and when you think you're in a better place, we can. If I'm still available, we can pick up where we left off, or whatever the case might be. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Um, hmm, somebody wants the number. It's kind of hard. Imagine if it's a man and he says to you, "Listen, um, I'm still in love with my ex. We're over, but I'm still in love with her. I still have feelings for her." What? I mean, like next, like, like, okay, bye. Like seriously. And I know there's this thing called rebound relationships. Sometimes it works for some, sometimes it don't. Sometimes the person rebound and go back to the ex. or you move it, you find something and you hold your ground and you keep it moving. So I don't want to be nobody who tell me they have feelings for the ex. Like, I'm with you. You're supposed to be like me and you, Bonnie and Clyde, me and mine, his and hers. I ain't trying to hear that. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you feel knowing somebody has feelings for somebody they've been with? How when I'm with you, how do I know you're even thinking about me and you're not thinking about her? Roger, no, don't drink no water this morning. We need he needs advice. He needs advice. So talk to him and tell him what he should do.
I think he should, like they said, like if they didn't they have any sexual, we could really be friends and kind of sit and talk to that, because sometimes when you really break up in a relationship, you're really hurt. You really need somebody to listen to you. You really need somebody to hear you out. So I think you should do that, and then take it from where it goes after.
I think so too. I mean, don't just discard her if you're somebody that you really like. Probably could work later on when she's in a better place. But William, it's how you say it, like run. Just like leave her, dump her and run. Like just be her friend. You never know. Listen, if a man say that to me, there isn't even a slight bit of hope. Because there's no way you want to be the man who tells you he has feelings for his ex. And then you with me and I'm constantly wondering, okay, is he into me? Is he thinking about the ex? If we go that route when we are together, no. No, Joseph, don't do that. Why would you say that though? Use her as a sex toy and take it from there. No, no, we don't do that. Don't do that to people. It's gonna make the matter. If you want something more than what she's prepared to offer and she's not in a position to offer it, just leave it alone. We in 2022, we're not going around using people. Sex is too easy to get to be using people just for it. There are people who have no problem giving you that with no strings attached. But if somebody's already hurt, why would you encourage somebody to use them for that? And make matters worse. Just to nah, we're not doing that in 2022. Let's be more mature, all right? Rihanna says this sounds like a rebound relationship to her. She should not invest too much in it. And actually admitting she's not over the ex, that means she have plenty feelings. If you know how women operate, she's probably just not trying to hurt his feelings too much, but she's still in love with that ex. That still have feelings is her way of saying I'm still in love with him. But he hurt me, so I'm on the fence. It's kind of saying I'm on the fence, but maybe if he comes back and he promises to change and he promises to do better or he's doing this or that, who knows? She runs right back to that situation. So it's something you have to tread carefully and cautiously in. Yes, you like her, but where she's at now is not a good place for to pursue a relationship. She's not in a relationship space right now. She's trying to get over homeboy. And homeboy probably still around. Homeboy probably still sending like messages. Homeboy's still there. He's still there. They're probably not together, but homeboy's still around somewhere. He's somewhere around. Y'all know how y'all men do it. That's why you hear the men. You hear yesterday how they was hot and sweaty yesterday. And you hear how they trickling in this morning because y'all know the game. Y'all know the game. This one's stuff about Piggy. Somebody tell me say play lead neck down in the meat. Play that one. That explains the situation why he's feeling that way. Tony says if boyfriend really likes her, he needs to just take a step back from the expectation of a relationship and let her get over her ex or see what she really wants because he's gonna be spinning top in mud. I don't want to be with anyone who's constantly thinking of someone else. No to the no to the no. And like I said, he must really, really like her for her to tell him that. And he's still there talking about, I like her. And if he should take her serious, that means he really likes her. Because if a woman could say to you as a man, listen, bro, I'm still in love. I'm still in love with I still have feelings for my ex. And you're jamming like Bobot still. Hoping that tomorrow she get up and she say, well, okay, I'm good now. You must really like her. You've been liking her for a long time. Because I ain't doing this. No, we not. Listen, we're still in the first month of January. It is Wednesday, January 26th. We are not doing certain things, and that is one of them. No jamming, no trying to fit in, no squeezing and trying to find your place. No one chick, two chick, three chick. No, we're not doing that anymore. If the situation isn't something that you want, like you have no problems, no emotions, no feelings invested, no nothing, and you enjoy her company, and maybe y'all swap spit and it's good and you're okay with that, then fine. But if you're looking for something more like a relationship, the whole disentanglement in it, you're gonna be like Will and Jada. We're gonna be coming back here with a part 3 to this story. We don't have a red table, it's black we have. So you need to figure it out. This is an entanglement right there. So if you're looking for a relationship, and as much as you like her, go invest that like into somebody else who will return where the feeling is mutual. But like the person said, this is seriously spinning top in mud. Because if she's not over him, she's not over him. And we don't really know the dynamics of the relationship, how long they've been together, whatever the case might be. But I must applaud her. At least she's honest and not leading you on and making you feel it's something else. And then next thing homeboy come and they make up, she just drops you like a hot potato and moves on with homeboy, and you're there calling into the ladies' room and woman wicked and a little good and rare. At least she's being open and honest about her feelings. She's upset at the way he did her. He's hurt her, but she still has feelings for him. She was honest and admitted that is why she tries to spend as much time with you as possible. Listen, watch, talk to all your son and them, please. Mothers and fathers, talk to your son. This is a result of not talking to your children. Because the woman said to you, that is why she's spending time with you, to take her mind off the man. What stupidness I was talking earlier, and I just get the gist of. Willem, I apologize, Willem. I'm with you. My boy, run. Yeah, makes sense. Willem, I take it back. I take it back, Willem. Samuel, but use for use. We're not accepting that in 2022. What's this one says? Well, I take it back. Because there's no way somebody saying to me, listen, watch now, I still in love with my man. Oh, so bad you see the woman tell you, listen, I still have feelings for my man, but my ex-man, but I just spending time with you because a lot of time with you to take my mind off of him. Listen, they say women are supposed to have standards. Men, y'all need to have some standards too, please and thanks, eh? Have a little pride. According to the person yesterday, you're supposed y'all to just common. All you just common. That is commonness with a capital C. That is high class commonness. If a woman tell you she's still in love with she ex and she's spending time with you just to take she mind off of the man, that is commonness. That is high class commonness. Have a little pride and dignity and a little standards about yourself. Don't behave like you can't get girl, because you could. There's bread, or what do you say, all sting cheese eye bread, or sting bread mold, bread eye cheese, whatever it is. There's somebody for everybody. Don't do man that. Don't make man look so. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's 2022. Set your stand. Go where you want it. Somebody don't want you. Somebody thinking about somebody else. What are you doing there though? Even if you get whatever you get and you like it, okay, why? I win another lottery again. I really need to take these people seriously and stop coming here and making all this stress me out. Congratulations, yes, you've been notified that your mobile number has won. But I power mobile number, so they might win on me. But I'm the one on air. Your mobile number has won a prize in the ongoing 2020 WhatsApp random lottery draws. This is an initiative put together by its renowned funders and partners to appreciate the company's loyal subscribers since coronavirus outbreak situation. Let me ask him what to do. Okay, so how I get that money now without having to, since it's on power number. So send the information to the number so I will get the money. And ain't collect my money from the other one yet. Hold on.
Hey, Aruna,
Mm.
it would be remiss of me if I didn't point out the double standard, right? I don't see why anybody, I'm not in the business of giving anybody any points, especially for saying I'm in love with, still in love with my ex after the fact, because based on your scenario, it says that they've been dealing,
Mhm.
right? Now, I'm not clear as to at what point told him about that. I would like to, I would like to think it's somewhere along the line that information was divulged. But there's a serious double standard. They are always willing to give ladies points for these gestures, right? Let me just give you a quick example. Switch that scenario yesterday. Remove, just swap the gender roles. You think that the utterances and the comedy that was being put forward was gonna be the same if it was a woman in that position? No, it would not have been. Right? It would have been, oh, wow, how this man could do this, how this man could do that. But
Yeah,
because it's a
Obisa.
man, and it's not just women that are guilty at that time, men guilty of it because we are part of this social disorder. You understand? So I would say this double standard has to stop. And guess what? That same gentleman, even if he enter into the relationship,
What happened there?
standard has to stop. And guess what? That same gentleman, even if he enter into the relationship, and at some point in time he have to leave because what, it just isn't making sense. They would have had sex. They would have had, that same woman would come back and say, watch, another man dying good again. But he had to leave because it just not, because it's toxic, and then the man going to still get blamed for it. So
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, I was trying to give her a little credit for being honest because not everybody, there's a lot of people who still have feelings, leftover feelings from previous relationships, and they go in with the other person knowing that, and they don't say a word. And the person wondering why they act in a certain way and behave in a certain way, and they never figure it out. So at least I don't know at what stage she told him that, but I'm thinking if she told him that from the very beginning, then to me that's enough reasons for you to say, okay, well, thanks for your time. Have a good day. I hope you get over him. I hope everything works out. And I wish you well with the rest of your life, whatever next. So I'm not sure. All he says is, I've been dealing with a woman for 3 months. Dealing. I don't know what dealing entails. I don't know what dealing means. Dealing. But I have an idea. When man say they're dealing with a woman, I have an idea what that means. I have how much? 8, 7, 6 brothers, whatever. So when they say they're dealing with a woman, I kind of have an idea. And I kind of feel that there's sex involved in this. That is why you have feelings. Homegirl probably could do tip on your toe and doc move and what's the other one? And balance and head and all them kind of nonsense. Me no, so you probably get involved and you don't want to miss out. What they say, catch and all kind of thing you probably get in, but at the end of the day, friend, it makes sense you're fighting up with somebody who ain't fighting up with you. She's admitted she's not over her ex. She still has feelings for him, and she just spends time with you to get over him. So if homeboy were to come around tomorrow and say, you know what, Samuel, I did not. Um, if according to Kareem, coitus is probably very good. And men as well as women can get caught with the coitus trap. So that's probably what's happening with him, caught with a coitus trap, and he didn't want to miss out. But at your own risk, venture at your own risk. If you know all of that, you know that she still have feelings for the ex. You know that she's spending time with you, so to get her mind off of him, you know all of that. So why you want to take her serious? Unless she indicates that she wants to make a genuine effort or take a chance with you while working on getting over him. But I don't, there's too much work. Why you with somebody and you're trying to figure out what stage they're at in the getting over process? That's too much work, man. It's like I'm competing with you on an imaginary man. The man is not even here. Y'all supposed to be over, but I'm fighting with you. It's like a competition to see who. Listen, Guti look back. Me no want no Guti look back. So, Samuel, come off my life, please. I want you to give him sweat rice. Them thing don't work. Um, Someone says, man, stay and eat under pressure. If your grandma never tell you pressure bust pipe, you go the right day. You never know. Things might work out and right. They say I saw something that says don't stay in your side man position. You never know. You might move up to the main man position. Stay continue to what did it say, continue to fight in your side man position. Eventually you'll move up to the main man position, because that's what it is right now. She's not over the man, still in love with the man, and she's with you to get her head away from the man. So if that's what your mother teach you and your father teach you in 2022, to stay and fight up with women that have feelings for man, that is your business. We're in 2022, January 26th, and I tell you, we're not doing that. All right. So if that's how you feel about it, that is your business. You're big and you have sense. You're supposed to big and have sense. If we had to come here every day and telling all of them things, then well, the signs are there. If you aren't sure and you're looking for a thing, is a different story. But you're fully aware of where the woman's head is. But you still jamming like Bobot. You still want to jam like Bobot? Okay, well, jam. All of us jam. When you hurt yourself, that is your business. No, I don't have Pastor King number. What Pastor King could do for him? Pray for him or beat him? You know, some people have to beat them. They don't get it, so we probably have to do that. I don't know. Anywho's, time for me to go. We'll be back tomorrow, and hope you guys will join us tomorrow. Dickon Mitchell, the political leader of the National Democratic Congress, will be finally gracing us with his presence inside the ladies' room from 11. So hope you guys will join us for that. Should be a pretty, well, not should be. It will be an interesting conversation. His very first trip inside the ladies' room. So yeah, be nice and come out and be a part of the conversation. All right. So that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll be speaking with Dickon Mitchell, the political leader of the National Democratic Congress. So that's in the ladies' room. That's how we're gonna. Samuel. Reform says, brother, listen what she said. She only spending time with you for one reason. Two things. 3 months is still fresh. She doesn't need a relationship. She needs counseling. 2, save yourself. That heartache, keeping on that track is only setting you up for more pain. That's how I see it. But I don't know what to tell him. I know if he ain't have brother, if he ain't have sister, if he ain't have friend to tell him, boy. Well, anyways, if you play your part right, you might get promoted to the main man position. So you want to stay there and fight up inside man position, that is your business. Because say all of us big and we have sense, so you don't have to read and spell for people. Says hi to the ladies' room. Good for her with her honesty, because these men don't reciprocate the same. But if it's a man that knows how the thing go, he would tell her, do you? In the future, if you want to link after the storm pass and you're in the right headspace, then come back. If he's single, he won't mind. But if not, her chance pass. That's what I'm saying. That's what he needs to tell her. Don't force yourself. That's what he needs to tell her, you know? Sort out yourself, organize yourself. If everything works out, and I'm still available when you think you're in a better place and you're not with me to not think about him or to get over him, then we can link. So until such time, you know, you can still check in on you, see if you're all right. You know, still make sure you're okay, still here for you, but nothing beyond that. No intercourse, no coitus, no nothing. But I'm still here for you as you need somebody to talk to. Don't just, just blank her completely. Still be there. She needs a friend to talk to. And you never know. You're going to be up. You never know. Your position will be secured if you do that. Sometimes you just need that. A man to prove that, hey, it's more than just the sex. I'm here for you regardless. So play your cards right. All right. So, like I said, We'll be back tomorrow, God's will. Hope you guys will be here. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. We'll be speaking with Dickon Mitchell, the political leader of the National Democratic Congress, inside the room. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union, for taking care of us for this hour. And thanks to everyone. Your contributions, as always, makes this so enjoyable. I'll see you guys here tomorrow, same time, same place. All right? Great.